really hard to see what was going on because it's small. So I'm going to make them a little bit larger, and just on this piece of wood here as a guide, or as a surface. Imagine this is your head. Hopefully the clay sticks to this. So I'm kind of winging it. So that mouth, remember your mouth sticks out a bit, not just in the fact that, you know, your lips might stick out a bit, but the jaw shape, the mandible, below mandible, and the upper and the lower, and the teeth, the fact that you have teeth. So this projects out. There. You're looking at this, and this is the lip here. You know, I think about it not just as sort of this lip being stuck on, but this kind of top part of your mouth, the edge on the muscle and the skin and everything that makes up the lip. Same thing with the bottom. We're looking at Junior here. There's muscles underneath and this part on top, even this part around. When I think about, it's not just the lips stuck onto your head, it's sort of all those muscles that go into it. A quick little rough mouth on a board. All right, so similarly, we'll think about the eye, and you can think about the shape of the eye, it's not just the ball sticking on your head, but then, again with this getting it to stick to the board, the brow above. Some of us have more Neanderthal-shaped brows like myself, but also the cheekbone. So again, I'm doing this on this piece of wood. And, I can go, shape around your eye, bone structure, brow, and the cheekbone. And this part of the cheekbone goes back from, if you look at it on the side, here, goes back towards where the ear will be eventually. Kind of thing. All right, get out of here. Back front center. That opening. And I make them too big. I'm going to say that right now. I always make my eyes too big. And oh well. Out. And there's an indentation there in the bridge of the nose, which is kind of what, not as exaggerated there, or not as defined there, but you got your ball in your socket. Then you want to think about what your lids, your eyelids. So usually on the bottom, and it really varies. Some people you'll have more, might do more of a, you know, bag to it, depending how your sleep is going, or just the structure of the way that your face is. People aren't all the same, so. But this will go right over the top of that, because that's sort of the way it is in reality. But again, depending on how much bag to the eye you want. And your top lid, sometimes you don't see it that much. It's very, like if you're really sleepy, it'll come down quite a bit. You might have it coming down, almost closing. But a lot of times, your eyes are open, it almost kind of disappears. Kind of flops down a bit. Sometimes, like I said, your top eyelid might be completely engulfed in like, I have a lot of hanging skin above it. I don't know, we'll call it the upper. I'm sure there's a nice scientific name for that flop of skin. Slapped in there, you'd do a lot more. Anyway, sometimes you will even do, once you define it, like you'll put, I mean, sometimes I don't really care for the pupil, the pupil thing, but I like those blank kind of eyes. Some people will put a little kind of C shape in there a little bit. Remember, so what you don't want to do necessarily, what's unreal looking, is sort of a, I got to make that mark. You know, if you put a dot right in the center, that looks a little strange. So that could kind of, usually that iris, it's a little bit bigger than a dot, because it's not just the pupil, it's the other kind of parts there. Anyway,